Alright, we'll see if it works. Huzzah! Works. Okay, sorry about the lateness, everyone. Having a little bit of technical difficulties with the old laptop here, but I think we've got everything under control. With that said, we're here. Welcome, one and all, to Nadia and David Ruin Video Games. And this week we are picking up where we, I forget when we stumbled it before, but we were supposed to do Sonic Origins Plus, and then we didn't. So, yeah, now we're doing that.
Yep.
And our main objective, if you haven't seen the thumbnail, is basically we are exploring some of the new features of the updated game, particularly playing as Amy Rose for the first time in the classic Genesis Sonic games. And we'll also look around a little bit at some of the Game Gear games.
Is she in the Game Gear games? I forget.
She's not.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she's like in like Sonic Drift and stuff, but she's not like added any of them the way she is in the
Oh, you might want to turn that down just a smidge.
Genesis games. So, yeah.
Headcanon Path Tracer, is that like the engine?
I think it's like the same engine they did Sonic Mania and the mobile games on.
Yeah, I just
and the
noticed
previous
it was
Sonic CD.
called like Headcanon Tracer or something like that, and I noticed that they changed the logo, which was, you don't forget a logo like Headcanon, so.
Oh, it was fairly similar. Okay, that's an interesting start. Why are we on Spinball?
I don't know, but Sonic's just like, what the fuck ever. Oh, I can swear, right? This isn't gonna be Mega Man.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, she's been cut loose.
Hey, Fiona, how you doing?
Hey, Fiona, how goes?
Good to see you.
All right, so let's see.
Amy's like, oh no, who broke this? I don't know if you saw she's covering her mouth.
Yeah, I didn't catch that.
Yeah. Just like, she was hiding
Where is
behind the mountain there, like, she'll kind of slip out to see her.
Oh,
Was she in Spinball? I know Sally was.
she was not.
I know Sally, and they were trying to make her interchangeable with Sally there for a minute, and it didn't work out. The instruction booklets were weird for Sega.
Yeah, I think some of the advertising too. Fiona says, "Good. I hope y'all are having a great weekend."
So far, so good.
Yeah, well, better than the week was.
Well, hopefully it goes better from here on out. Just waiting to hear for some projects for a change, but...
Yeah, no joke.
So now we have Amy. What could she do?
Looks like she uses her hammer to do the,
Oh, she does like a sky waltz, like Zero.
Yeah, I guess that's one way of putting it. I heard it's like the Insta Shield. Oh, and I guess she has her own version of the drop dash, where she swings her hammer.
Hell hath no fury. She's fast.
Yeah.
I don't know, it always kind of bothered me when Sonic characters are like as fast as Sonic or faster. Like, isn't Sonic's whole thing he's the fastest thing alive?
Supposed to be.
Fastest thing alive.
I think he's just not going top speed, like, most of the time.
Like Goku,
Something like that,
not
yeah.
taking off his clothes, or whatever he does. Or taking off his clothes, as it were.
She plays a bit different than she does in the Sonic Advance games, which was like the first time she was playable in 2D.
Yeah, I never played much of the Sonic Advance games. Seemed good.
Yeah, they were good. They really need to re-release. Ah! I'm not sure what happened there.
Can I try?
I just gotta let you do Sonic 2.
Oh, okay.
But I was gonna do Green Hill Zone. Do you really want to do it right now, or?
No, go ahead. Like, how are you gonna like try to do Marble Zone and all that crap?
No. I don't think anybody wants to see that. I love Spring Yard Zone and the Starlight Zone, but,
We have a first time chat. Claudia, I can't see too well because my glasses need to be updated. Claudia Silvestri. Sorry about that. Maybe Sonic just had better PR. Yeah, Sonic has to have really good PR to survive some of the crap he's gone through. Sonic 06. He came back from that, so he can come back from anything. Macros SM64 says, I've been playing Sonic Advance. They are tough, so I hear.
Yeah, even tougher to get a hold of these days. I understand, like, I guess THQ might still have the publishing rights. I don't know if anybody really knows for sure. But that seems to be the prevailing theory.
Why do they have the publishing rights?
Because they published...
Oh! Damn it, Amy.
They published the games, like, for the Game Boy Advance when they came out, like, back in the day, before Sega, I guess, was doing their own third-party publishing.
Dang. I guess that makes sense.
Fiona says, I fell off after Shadow the Hedgehog.
This is who I am. We'll probably be seeing that at the live show. I got tickets to the live Sonic Symphony. I hear it's really good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So, I was gonna say summertime. Wintertime. That's when we get to see it.
Ooh, so close.
The story was kind of dumb, but I don't know, it was kind of funny.
I fell right between those.
That's always been a bullshit bridge right there.
That platform, like, I probably would have nailed the landing had that platform just not...
Dithering.
But yeah, I think in the advanced games, she has, like, her, her hammer has, like, kind of a melee attack. Like, Knuckles can punch as well. I think Tails could do a, kind of a Mario, Raccoon Mario type tail swipe.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
In Japan, wasn't the background, like, more static or something for this game?
Oh, right, you can't attack him in this version before he lands.
Oh, that's bullcrap. That's, like, just taking away everything Sonic's about.
Yeah, it really kind of is.
I mean, you gotta hit Eggman a lot. That's, like, the whole point, is to hit him as soon as you can.
8 times, yeah. It's
like
like,
Mario
if you
with,
got
3.
skill, you can, like, knock him out mostly before he,
The fun part is, like, challenging yourself, because I can't do it, but I can always try.
Yeah. There's one thing that I really didn't like in the Sonic 4 episodes. That was, like, one of the main things, and it's like, well, at least, we got that. I think you can still do it in Mania, but I guess this is the odd one out.
Claudia asks, I wonder if THQ is more or less in rights limbo with the BioWare Sonic RPG. I don't think anyone wants to play that one again anyway.
I don't think THQ had anything to do with that one.
That's all EA, isn't it?
It'd be EA, BioWare, and Sega.
And as for not bringing it back out of the vault, well, I think probably because of Plenders.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even if they wanted to, I don't think they're ready to touch it.
No, that was a game that, by my best estimates...
Do you want to do CD or 2?
I'll do 2.
Okay.
What am I playing? Anniversary mode?
Yeah, sure, I think that's what I was on. You can just start. Yeah.
Oh, we get a watercolor. Oh, we get an... Oh, that's right, there was the anime. Aw.
Huh, why didn't we get that on 1? Did I do classic mode and I just forgot? I love that they, like, revived this backstory for Tails.
Yeah. Love that there's mean foxes.
Claudia says, yeah, I meant comparing how many issues there would be with that one you mentioned earlier with THQ versus BioWare and EA with the RPG. Hard to say. I mean, I don't know how well Sega and EA get along these days, because EA really just, Sega. Took their middle finger and just, like, as far as they could, up Sega's back with the Dreamcast, so... And the BioWare deal, I think, was inked before EA acquired BioWare, when then things just went south from there. So, I mean, it could be like, you could do Amy and Tails.
I'll do Amy.
I mean, you can't do, like, Sonic and Amy there.
See, this is a zone that needs to come back. Why do we guys have Green Hill Zone? We could have Emerald Hill Zone. I always liked Emerald Hill Zone better.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that, and it looks like they're finally listening. Fiona says, this art is so cute. I wish they'd had this when I was a kid playing these.
Yeah, I think we all would have lost our minds.
Oh, yeah. The, each game has, like, the kind of before and after cutscenes, and the anniversary mode basically ties everything together as a, like, kind of a long, stretching narrative.
I forget how much of Green Hill Zone I'm supposed to be playing. Sorry, Emerald Hill Zone.
Oh, you can play through to the end. You can even go a little further. I just didn't think anybody wanted to watch Marble Zone.
No, Marble Zone's kind of,
Like I said, there are other zones I really love in Sonic 1, but getting to them, is the thing.
Well, there's always cheating.
Yeah. Fiona says, I prefer Emerald Hill Zone 2. I like Green Hill. It's just been so overdone. Like, I got to write about that in Nintendo Force, and thank goodness that Sonic Superstars which comes out next month, is doing something different.
Do you see what happened there?
Oh, the spring sending you back?
I forgot about that. Oh, cool. I did this, though.
Speaking of next month, yeah, we've got Sonic Superstars coming out on October 17th, and I think it's the 20th for Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Yeah.
And, yeah, want to stream those, but we're probably not doing those upon release for various reasons. Not the least of which is October, Halloween. We're continuing Symphony of the Month.
Yeah, I'm going to continue Symphony of the Night. I forget where I stopped.
I think it was around the Inverted Castle somewhere.
I think I remember it was in the... The problem isn't that can mean anything. So what the hell was that?
The what now?
I just saw a star or something and I got that.
Oh, probably like the coins.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Collect over there to unlock stuff. In lieu of lives.
Oh, right, they got rid of lives, huh?
Yeah.
In the anniversary mode, anyway.
I was going to say in this mode. Classic mode, I think, brings
Bye,
us
everyone.
Hello again, coconuts. Ozzy Hedgehog!
Yeah, that could be an episode of the animation.
But, yeah, each week we're playing Symphony of the Night until Nadia finishes. And then after that, we'll find something else spoopy to play.
It also depends how thorough you want me to be. I guess I could do... I'm not going to be able to do 200% because that takes forever. But, nah, I might try to get as close as I can before I finally get fed up.
Maybe we can make a Patreon poll out of it.
I don't know.
Get some people involved. We need help with the Patreon, because Bluehost just keeps taking it to us.
Yeah, pretty much. They hit us with the... We paid them a huge bill for like 3 years of hosting all at once, and then they said, "Oh, actually, the price is going up, so we need like $700 more from you." And I'm like, "All right, you bitches, I already spent like $1,000 on you." So, yeah, we're probably gonna be.
Actually, it's between $400 and $500.
Oh, okay, but still.
Yeah, but we didn't know that at first. So yeah, that's part of the week that is trying to cope with that.
Yeah, so I'll be putting out a call later on, but right now I'm just gonna stream.
Yeah.
Birds.
Let's see. Fiona says Symphony of the Night was the best $20 I ever spent at Walmart back in the day.
That's a good price for Symphony of the Night.
Yeah. Why was it? Was that like when they were doing, what do they call it? Greatest hits?
Yeah, that makes sense, but like I got that really awful green.
Yeah, I thought Fiona had it before it became Greatest Hits, but I could be mistaken.
Could be there was a sale. Could be even a clear out, because God knows that that box art didn't really help anything.
Yeah.
Who nobody wants this game.
And, yeah, I was gonna say, and people like just the media kind of dumping on it too. Some of them, anyway.
Some of them, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people in the media who liked it. That's why I bought it. But yeah, I'm sure there were some who were like, what is this? Why is this so anime? Whoop. Bye.
Fiona says no, it was the regular edition. It was just marked down.
Sweet.
I went there in the middle of the night and happened upon it. Oh, nice.
It's a good middle of the night game.
Yeah, that sounds like just a great night in general. I didn't really get into the Metroidvania style of Castlevanias until Portrait of Ruin.
You still haven't done Symphony.
Yeah, I have.
You finished it?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yes.
Okay.
On the PlayStation Portable version.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
With
yeah.
the Dracula X Chronicles.
Yeah.
Which they released like 2/3 of on PlayStation and left out the cool 3D remake of Rondo. Whee! Which is ironic because, that's the version that the Netflix cartoon looks like they're basing it on, going by Maria.
I just want it on the Switch. We got like
or Xbox.
Rondo of Blood on Switch, don't we? Yeah, I think we do.
Don't think so.
Really?
I'm not sure how. I don't remember it being released with anything. It wasn't.
Maybe.
No, wait. Maybe it was. Maybe Rondo was part of the Castlevania collection. Was it?
I think it was. I don't know. I just want Symphony on the Switch. I don't even care about Rondo that much.
Yeah, because I know the Dracula X, the Super
get down
NES
there.
game is part of the Game Boy Advance thing, and that's on Switch.
How do I get down there?
I don't know that you do.
Oh, okay.
Or, okay, there's not a spring, so.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Revenge of Trash Boy, hello, says even luckier. Claudia says, honestly, half of what I know about Symphony of the Night is an article/story from Mammon Machine. Quote, your asshole dad's castle is back again, unquote.
Yeah, it's, that covers it all right.
Yeah, that's a pretty good
Picturing,
summation.
like, Alucard trying to sleep and end his cursed bloodline. Oh, yeah, shit.
Let's see. Order of Ecclesia is my favorite, says Marco SM64. Hello. And
Yeah, Ecclesia was great. I'd love to see that on Switch as well. I'd love to see all the old DS games on Switch.
yeah, they really need to do a DS collection already, hopefully soon.
I'm going in the right direction.
Revenge of Trash Boy says, I think that was Symphony of the Night Rondo Double Pack was PS4. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And by extension PS5, which is
I had to
Nadia's gonna be
actually,
playing it on.
I think I reviewed that or like looked at it for US Gamer way back in the day. And God, they even have it on the. They have a great rendition of the game on mobile. It's like if you're on mobile and you can't be on Switch, what is your problem? She looks funny from the back.
A little. Got that little.
So I like how they smoothed this out actually.
Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, in October, Dracula's Castle isn't the only scary place we'll be going. We'll be on PlayStation 5.
Wow.
Claudia says, I remember the original ones would still get marked
Ooh.
down when the greatest hits came out. Got a great deal on FF Tactics from that.
Oh sweet.
Yeah, that's always great when you can get like the original version for the, budget price.
I'm not a collector, but I'm guessing that the originals go for more than the greatest hits, like ugly ass green.
I think so.
Makes sense.
Just across the board, not even just greatest hits.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anybody likes the greatest hits dressing. Or
Cool. I like
greatest
how it's
hits or
pink.
player's choice or I forget what Xbox this is off the top of my head. Even though theirs is probably like the classiest. Let's see. Fiona Bun Bun says Symphony of the Night was one of the first games Wes got obsessed with level grinding in. That was me on Portrait of Ruin. I had to max out everything. I wasn't quite that obsessed with Symphony though.
Do I get a Chaos Emerald? Yeah. Doesn't even look like the way it is now.
Nah. I'll never forget Dracula giving his little speech only to be one-hit killed by Opie Alucard.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Like
I didn't know that could happen.
I tend to get fed up by the end of a run, so I'm like, okay, I'm using the cheat where you use the shield rod and Alucard shield at the same time, and Alucard holds up his shield and he turns into a monster. Everything gets like absorbed.
Yeah.
It was a debug mode that they forgot to get rid of.
Nice.
So I switched to that, and Dracula doesn't even have like 10 seconds before he's down. 5 seconds, not even.
Claudia says the PS1 green was definitely the most garish.
God, it was stupid, and
Yeah,
it was
for
like,
sure.
ooh, okay, come on, that was crap. That should not have happened.
Yeah, Amy's so tiny. She should like be able to fit in there.
No, let me go, let my people go. Crap.
Let my hedgehogs go. The Xbox 360 ones were platinum colored, so they actually look decent, except it doesn't match everything else. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I mean, it looks all right, but like you still have that clash.
Oh yeah, well I'll show you. Oh crap. Thank God for the spin dash.
Fiona, let my pigeons go. B-Berry Vertigo says, I think Nintendo's Player's Choice was the least offensive. Heyo. It probably depends on which one. Like, the Super NES one kind of had a certain neatness to it, like with the little ribbon and stuff. I think it was it GameCube where they have like the big yellow border?
Yeah,
it's just
probably.
kind of, it's not like, PlayStation green garish, but it was like kind of up there. I forget what they did for the Wii. It was like they kind of tried to make it look fancy, but it just like stands out.
Did they change the physics for this, by the way? I feel like Amy's a little bit more tight.
I am not sure. I mean,
Whoa.
that could just be Amy.
That could be.
Let's see. Fiona says, yeah, that was GameCube.
Oh, that's no good.
I like her animation when she's trying to catch her balance.
Yeah, it's cute. Well, here I am in the Kool-Aid.
I really like the progress Amy's made in the last few years.
They should have a, oh crap. They should have like a very special episode where she catches cancer from all these chemicals. Ian, if you're listening, I have a comic idea for you.
Ian, if you're listening, stop.
I don't know. I think it'd be a good comic. Oh, good, he's dead.
I do not want Amy Rose to get cancer.
She doesn't have to die. She just has to, you know. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Serves you right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You got me there. Today, on a very okay, but she can use drugs or something. Like have a very special episode that way. Ugh. I don't know. I just wonder, like falling into that pink stuff. It can't be good for you.
So, Marco
They really
says,
send you back.
I know they changed the physics for 3. Not sure about this one, though. There was a rant about it in some Retronauts episode.
Oh, God, I wonder who did that.
Fiona says, I like that they've gone back to classic Amy. Not so much back, just this is how she looks in the classic games, and, you know, they're sticking with that. So she's still going to have the red dress and the modern stuff.
Oh, he's laughing at me when I died. Did you see that?
I didn't see it, but I'll look on the... Oh, okay, yeah, I see it now.
What a dork.
Let's see. You can die after the boss. Mean, says Claudia.
Very.
And Vertigo says oof. But yeah, Sonic Superstars, you got Classic Amy, but you can also get a skin like by pre-ordering or... No, actually I think you sign up for like a newsletter or something, and you'll basically get Classic Amy, but she's wearing the modern Amy outfit. So that's kind of a neat little thing.
Hedgehog, cancer.
Yeah, you gotta watch yourself with those platforms.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's stupid. Animals!
The widescreen makes it a little trickier too, I think.
Yeah, because I've never actually fallen at that bit. Yeah, I like her idle animation.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
Fiona says, okay, well, I always prefer the Rosie the Rascal look. I like it. Out of the two, yeah, probably.
I always liked Aquatic Ruin. I think the probably the only Sonic water stage I like it. I just like the way it looks.
It's too bad they didn't make her playable in Sonic Mania, but I'm glad they kind of finally corrected that here. And with the Superstars. Because, like, they even had a cartoon, like, with Mania where, like, you know, that starred her and she wasn't even in the game. And people like Amy. More so now that, like, you know, she has, like, a little more personality than, like, oh, I want Sonic to marry me. I'll hunt him to the ends of the earth.
Yeah, that's pretty much all she had for a long time.
Yeah, like I said, they've really kind of improved things on her front in
now
various ways.
I don't know what she do now, like do children's hospitals or something.
I think they've played up her, like, you know, the tarot card thing with her, which was it was always there, and she was, like, basically kind of a coordinator for the Resistance and Sonic Forces, which, on the one hand, yes, Sonic Forces, on the other, I mean, hey, it, you know, kind of...
No, give me my air, my beautiful,
something.
beautiful air. Come back, air, I miss you. I remember a piece of official art by, what's the name of the artist who does most of the art now for the characters?
Are you talking Tyson Hess?
Tyson Hess, yeah. I just remember one piece of art where, you know, it's just like the Sonic characters goofing around, and you see, like, Amy in the background doing tarot. And you see, I think it's Ray there, too, and Amy has drawn the Tower card, which is a very bad card.
Oh, is it like the one where they're, like, at some sort of carnival or something?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I've got that as one of my desktops.
And she looks very pleased with herself, but of course...
She looks very, like, almost, like, sinisterly smug.
Yeah, and what's his name? Freaking out, Ray.
Yeah.
That's cute. Can I go up here? Or
just bounce again.
Yeah, I always like the kind of Drowned City look. I always like Drowned City looks, and it's a lot more interesting than Labyrinth Zone.
Huh.
Now, is it Hydrocity or Hydro City? It's Hydro City, obviously.
I love the way... I think it was Ian who played with that in one of the Sonic comics recently.
What'd he do?
Basically, like, one says, like, you know, it's like Hydro City, and the other says, like, it's Hydrocity, but you don't know who's saying which, and they're, like, arguing about it. Which is, like, one of those things that really only works in text.
No. Okay, so it can fall on me, can it?
It can. I think particularly after you step on it. I think you actually outran it.
Oh, cool.
Fiona says, I was always trying to figure out what was going on in Sonic's world back when I was playing those games. The Archie cartoon didn't help.
Yeah. Definitely, like, it's like, you know, this world's kind of cool. Like, what's this ruin? Like, who was in it? You don't really get those kinds of answers very much.
You get a little bit more of that kind of stuff in the more recent stuff with Ian, like the IDW comic and the later Archie run. So, it really helps having fans, like, you know, doing stuff, because, I don't know, it's like...
I have to say, like, I think whoa, that was deadly.
Yep.
I think maybe part of the problem... Oh, God. When did the countdown start?
About 3 seconds ago.
Well, that tracks. Oh, she's dead.
So, let's see. Do we want to keep going on Sonic 2, or...
Let me try this level one more time.
Alright.
But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, the problem was that... And this was a smaller problem with Mario, I think. Is that the West got its very own kind of canon. And we had no idea that Japan had, like, absolutely no plans for these stories. Or a completely different plan for these stories. So, when Sonic shows up in you know, Sonic Adventure, and he's like hanging out with humans. I'm like, what's going on here? What happened to Mobius? Where's all the animal people? Like, and it's like, no, Sonic has always been like this in Japan. Like the kind of cool guy with a human girlfriend.
Well, he didn't really have the human girlfriend.
No, but he was
over there,
intended to. It was Madonna.
But yeah, each region, the Europe, North America, and Japan, kind of had their own takes on Sonic. Some looser than others. The Fleetway comics in the UK, those adapted the game material pretty well, I think.
Yeah, Fleetway is a weird one.
A bit. I would love for that stuff to be collected. It's weird, but it's pretty good.
A unicorn tries to get Tails to shoot Dr. Robotnik. I mean,
Was it a unicorn?
it was a unicorn, an anthropomorphic unicorn.
The IDW, they just recently released Sonic's 900th adventure. Like, supposed to be his 900th comic adventure, like, counting all regions.
Uh-huh.
They got Nigel Kitching from the Fleetway book to be part of it, and Ian, of course, and other individuals were not included.
Oh, right, I remember that. Other individuals were not happy about that. If I recall correctly. Dude,
Yeah,
you tried to sue Sega. I don't know what you expected exactly. Like, go on, do your thing, I don't care, but why do you expect anyone to be your friend after that?
Oh, because money solves everything.
Apparently.
I believe that was a rough approximation of his.
It's a very American attitude, I gotta give him that. Can I outrace the... I wanted to see if I could outrace the arrow, and the answer is no, I cannot outrace the arrow. You can never outrace the arrow. Oh dear, now I've done it.
Oh, cool. Hammer versus hammer.
Hammer!
Hammer, hammer.
Hammer... Well, how'd that go? Hammer, hammer man, hammer, hammer man.
Something like that. I wonder if you can reach him with the hammer spin from the ground.
Don't know.
I didn't say you had to go down and try.
I fell, that's it.
Oh.
Oh,
Let's see. Back in the chat.
No, I can't reach him.
Oh, bummer, because I heard like it does help in some cases. Let's see. Claudia says, I'll admit, I've never actually played a Sonic game. Oh, you should give it a shot. It looks like Sonic Superstars might be a good place to start. Or, you know, Sonic Origins if you want to do the classics.
Ah!
Most of my platformers growing up were the various Mega Man series. Oh, right on.
We met someone on
That's
the
a good
bus
one.
yesterday who was like, I like Mega Man!
Yeah, I was wearing my Mega Man shirt and, like, you know, basically they were just, like, pointing out all the different parts of my wardrobe.
Yeah. Bus experiences are fun.
And then the doctor, like, you know, said I looked like Hollywood or something.
Yeah, the doctor said you look like someone from Hollywood. It was the funniest shit. Speaking of, I'm dead again.
Let's
I just want to
see.
finish this boss and we'll move on.
Alright.
Try one more time.
Fiona says, yeah, and the Western cartoon was always garbage. Excuse me, princess. I like the Super Show Zelda cartoon.
So did I. Link was cute. You know what? You go ahead and finish it, then we can... Or move on, whatever, I don't care.
Alright.
Yeah, so I got a bunch of needles in my back to kind of freeze it, because I have arthritis in my back, and, like, you know, I've had, like, a kind of a guided sort of procedure the other day where they use an ultrasound to look to, you know, cut off to guide their needles so they can cut off your nerve damage or problems or whatever. And it worked really well, except for this one spot that's still bothering me. So
Ooh, that was lucky.
So sitting here still hurts.
Yeah, I was able to get them from the ground.
Although the doctor did say it may take like a week for the thing to kind of freeze completely, so I'll give it a little time, but I'm going to talk to her on Monday because I'm going in for a ketamine infusion anyway.
Hi, Zeph. You're just in time to hear Nadia talk about getting needles in her spine.
It wasn't really my spine, but I'll kind of, like, I'm just saying, like, the freezing is working, but I still need more. I think. The problem is, like, it's right in my butt crack, so RIP to my doctor, but I'm sorry. I got something, my tailbone's just messed up.
Sorry, Amy, you're too young to gamble. Do you want Sonic 3 or Sonic CD?
Whichever you want. I guess Sonic CD.
Oh, okay.
Well, does that have a, well, of course it has an intro. I could go to Sonic 3, I guess. Unless they changed the intro for CD.
I think they expanded on it.
Oh, cool. You want to see then, at least?
I mean, like, which one do you want to play? And I'll play the other one.
Oh, I see. I'd rather play Sonic 3 then.
Okay.
I'm not really good at CD.
And as we were discussing...
Oh shit, there goes my house. There goes my car. There goes my nuts. She doesn't look very, bothered about it. Good for her. Is she even pulling, like, real... I don't know what that is. I don't really know tarot very well, but whatever it is, I guess it's fucked her up.
Maybe they're whatever the name of Sonic's Worlds is version of tarot cards.
Where did that come from?
I'm more worried about where it's going.
The cards didn't predict that. Hi, Lance.
The username is you, says Speedles. Valka says, hello. Nadia, just clone yourself and harvest their spine.
That's a good idea. I would do that if I could.
Zap says Spittles, and hey, Lance.
Oh, is this they have the Japanese music, don't they?
This is the US one, but you can choose.
Oh, okay.
Should I turn it up?
Nah.
That sounded like a yes to me. Oh.
Oh, now you don't.
Oh, well.
But there is Sonic Boom, right, if you want to see that.
Yeah, you have to play as Sonic to get the original intro animation, otherwise...
oh, okay, interesting.
So... let's see. Oh, yeah, they added Knuckles for this version. Do we want to do Amy for this one, or do we want to do Knuckles here and then Amy in the other?
I guess Knuckles here, but you're the one playing, so it's up to you. Wow, he looks really pissed off there.
Knock, knock, it's Knuckles. Oh, we do get the animation here.
Is it the Japanese version or the American version? It's the American version. I'm sorry, I like the American version better. You can drag me all you want.
I like both, but, like, for the most part, I prefer the American version.
I like the Stardust Speedway music better. Maybe they'll play this at the symphony.
That would be pretty cool. That would be way past cool.
This is the same company that ultimately did the anime, right?
I think so. I thought this was Toei, but I'm not sure.
Oh, Toei makes sense.
I mean, I'll admit that nostalgia probably plays a part of it, but, you know, Sonic Boom, that's just, you know, like, iconic to me in a way that the Toot Toot Sonic Warrior isn't.
Toot Toot Sonic Warrior sounds great, but it's just, I mean, I love it, but, I don't know, Sonic Boom's just classic. Knuckles like, why the hell am I here? It was Sonic on the movie.
Yeah, seriously.
This game strikes me as one that's a little bit easier, though. Whoa, that was weird. look at the. Do you see the cross thing there? What the hell are you doing, son? Knuckles.
Magic moments.
Oh, it's upside down. Oh, great! Now I'm upside down. Well, he ain't going into the past or the future like this. He's just staying exactly where he is. We're gonna have a regular-ass Sonic CD experience here, folks. Oh, there we go. I made it. Whew. What do you mean Sonic's
Now we're just
500
gonna fly
miles
over
ahead
the
of me?
rest of the stage. Oh, maybe not.
Interesting that they added Knuckles. I guess if you want a more methodical...
Well, he's like in every other game in here, so...
And he wasn't really part of the whole lock-on technology thing for CD, right? Like, he couldn't have been.
No. You cannot lock onto CDs.
Did you get anything, like, different or interesting if you used, like, the lock-on technology for, you know, and put him into the original game or anything? Or was it just...
Which original game?
Well, you know, like, 2 or whatever.
You could play as Knuckles in 2.
Yeah, did you get, like, a different ending or anything?
In as much as there was an ending, yeah. Like, instead of Sonic or Tails jumping at the screen, it was Knuckles.
Oh, right, I remember now.
Let's see.
Hey, kids, this game was split in 2. And you'll never know until
Yeah.
much later. What the hell is that? In 2 and 3 you did, yeah. Was the Game Gear emulation ever fixed in this collection?
I do not know. We have not tried it before.
Zaf says, not kink-shaming anyone, but I wonder if the hard shine and sort of filled look on Sonic's in the older art, I think that says filled, had anything to do with developing the inflation kink in the fandom, or was it just a convenient target? That's a good question. Like, Sonic has, like, a really kind of temptingly round belly in this, in, like, the pre-Sonic adventure days. But I don't know, I think the whole inflation fetish thing is definitely some Nickelodeon shit, because it was just not something that was part of my generation.
No! I missed the special stage.
So you can try again, you'll get another one.
I was collecting the rings just for that.
Do you, I mean, how many do you need?
50.
So you got it here.
And I mean, you gotta make it to the end as well without, you know, losing them.
Yeah, Sonic CD is kind of a weird, chaotic-looking game compared to 2. Very interesting how the two kind of developed together.
I love how alien so many of the worlds look here. It's just one of my favorite aspects of the game.
I just noticed the bullet with butterfly wings. It was very cute.
I could have sworn you noticed that before because...
I always forget, but it's just a nice reference. Would it be, what had it been? Yeah, it probably would have been out by now.
What's that?
I just can't remember what album A Bullet with Butterfly Wings was on. It wasn't Melancholy, was it?
I bet Fiona knows. I seem to recall her liking that song back in the day.
Well, everyone liked it. Because I didn't like Creep that much. Creep has been coming up a lot in memes for some reason, and I'm just like, I never liked it. I was never a huge Radiohead fan, so... It was Melancholy, yeah. 95. So this was long before 95, so I don't know, probably referred to something else, I guess. But yeah, so this game was being done by Sega of Japan, and Sega of America was doing 2, right? At the same time?
Yep. Pretty much.
That must have been kind of confusing at the time.
I think originally this was going to be a Sega CD version of Sonic 2, and then they decided to do their own thing.
Would have been interesting to... I guess what they would have done is just put Sonic 2 on the CD and put some FMV on there and call it good.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, probably would have been pretty good. Load times aside.
Oh, no, no, no! Ah! It's throwing me in the future. Okay, I think I'm near the end, anyway. I really wish I could just play the special stages here freely.
Very carefully.
Also, I think Amy would normally be waiting if I was in the past. Well, then again, probably not for Knuckles.
Sonic CD is on the very edge of being too busy and hard to follow due to the increased detail. Yeah, I've always had that problem a little bit with Sonic CD. The riotous colors do not agree with me very much. Maybe the song was named after the enemy. That'd be pretty cool.
The special stage music, definitely better in the US one, in my opinion.
Yeah, it has like kind of a funky sort of tone, doesn't it?
Yep. Oh. I'd turn up if I could.
That's the last one? That's the last one? Oh, no.
Nope.
What happens if you go in the water? It slows you down?
It drains your time big time.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Yay.
I especially love the special stages because, speaking of, like, alien-looking worlds, these, like, really nail it.
Did they ever...
It's like the backside of a Trapper Keeper.
They ever explain why, like, where you are in these sequences, or it's just whatever?
I think it's just whatever. Like, no real explanation, just something around the little planet.
We took some LSD. We just thought we'd see what happens. Oh, you're stuck in the bad in the bad future.
Well, without the time stones, are destroying the mechasonic projectors and all that fun. You always wind up here anyway.
Yeah, that's I think it's a pretty hard game if you actually want to do like a good future. It's kind of a little bit hard to follow sometimes. Jesus. Oh right, how did you get invincible? When did that happen?
When did that happen?
Yeah.
A few minutes ago.
Oh well.
Or probably the better part of 30 seconds at least. Whoops.
Well, long enough to screw up Eggman anyway. Flowers. It's so pretty.
Bad future. You have to travel to the past and destroy these machines planted around the stages to make a good future, says Fiona. That is correct.
These flowers are so pretty.
Like where Eggman Robotnik won and everything's technologized? That is correct.
Almost kind of like Mega Man X, where like technology and nature are interwoven. What the hell is that? Is that there in the bad future or the good future? Oh, you're not even in like a future right now.
No, this is normal present. What are you talking about? This thing?
Yeah.
I guess it's some sort of signboard.
I forget the name of the zone.
Collision Chaos, isn't it?
No, it's certainly chaotic.
They also have lots of alliteration here.
Seizure zone. That's not. No, that's not really. That's not alliteration.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, something that would fit the game would probably be more like,
Suicide seizure zone.
sure, that works.
Why not? They almost had.
Actually, I'm not even sure if they use zone in the titles.
Oh, you might be right. I mean, they almost had genocide zone, so why not?
Seizure Skyline.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, all right. Well, let's go with that. Seizure skyline. Even though it's not on the skyline, but we can massage it. And it's are all the worlds kind of like upside down like this? I can't remember.
There's some weirdness here and there.
It reminds me of, if you remember Star Fox, the Planet Macbeth, the original Star Fox. Like, I loved playing that level.
The good one? Yeah.
I mean, Star Fox 64 is great too.
Oh, yeah, right, yes.
After that, I believe in Star Fox. He'll come back someday. We should do it. There should be a Star Fox, like a game where, okay, you have a lot of space fighting and space exploration, and you get to, like, make little colonies. That'd be kind of fun. If you're going to give me like an outside the ship segment, just make it wildly different.
Isn't that what Re-Res, one of them proposed in that
I honestly don't remember.
thing?
It's just I was thinking Stardew Valley mixed with like space fighting, or
That'd be
even like
interesting.
Master of Orion 2 kind of stuff.
Oh, no.
Did you?
I didn't realize I had enough rings. I wasn't thinking. I failed.
I mean, it's not like we're gonna get the time stones anyway.
No, I suppose not. So should I just like finish out this
Yeah, sure.
zone and then we'll move on?
Yeah. Like where Eggman and you mean the Scottish planet? I don't get that. Oh, Macbeth! I just got that. Ah, kill me! Ah, boo! I'd eject you if I could bother.
Wait, what?
I was mentioning Macbeth, and the username, as you said, you mean the Scottish planet. You know the joke about, like, the Scottish play, right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I
I got everything except for just like the term there.
I figured it was called Macbeth because it was kind of blood red, which I always appreciated. But then you had Macbeth in 64, and it was not blood red. The Macbeth in the original game was much cooler. Even though 64 did have that cool train thing going on. Man, I remember the summer I got Star Fox 64. That was a good summer.
I remember renting it.
You didn't have it?
Nope.
For the N64, there weren't that many games out worth having. That was like definitely one of them.
I don't remember why. Just didn't really work out that way.
Any plans to make a Mega Man Zero field guide? I will happily do whatever Udon wants in the Mega Man space.
I have ideas for one, but nothing's happening on that front yet that I'm aware of.
I can't remember if we're like, did you propose that to them, or just waiting, or you just haven't proposed it to them?
I haven't proposed it to them yet.
Maybe you should. But you have a plan, is what you're saying.
A theme, I guess you could call it.
I have a plan, Arthur. God damn it, Tahiti. RDR2,
Like, it's a plan in as much as, like, you know, like what we did to make the Maverick Hunter Field Guide stand out.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, like, before we even, you know, get to that part, you have to get to the part where someone says, yeah, I want to buy this, because I'm not doing it for free.
I mean, I guess it would be part of the pitch, but... So I would think that would be an earlier part.
Nadia says, I know there was a Harvest Moon sci-fi spin-off, Innocent Life, but it was never very popular. Gosh, I remember that name, but I don't remember that game. That rhymes. Innocent Life. Was that for the PlayStation? I really feel like I knew someone who was really into it.
Innocent Life just sounds like somebody's gonna die.
It sounds like, you know, you have a robot and you raise it, and probably a little girl robot, and you have to raise it, kind of like Princess Maker 2, which I did play a lot of back in the day. Let's see. Princess Maker 2, let's see, my first princess, I sold her to a dragon. That ended the game pretty fast.
I'll bet it did.
Second princess, I think she became a prostitute. Not even a high-end prostitute. We're talking about a low-end prostitute. Like, you can't have your daughter become a,
Crap. Oh, crap.
you know, a concubine for royalty, which is, you know, a little bit more, you know, aspiring than becoming a prostitute who hangs around a tavern, but...
Dang.
Well, she seemed happy enough, so I guess I raised her right. Probably it's still better than marrying her, frankly, which is another option. I think that happened to Sharky when he played the game. He married her.
Dang.
He's like, God damn it! Now I feel like Woody Allen.
Oh, that didn't give me time, did it? Oh, that one.
Project J. That's it.
No. Oh, shoot. No, shoot. No.
You okay?
I missed the last one. Oh, I forgot I can do retries here. Yes, let's do that.
Oh God! Don't retry 135 times. I'll turn off the stream.
Note to self, stop at 134.
Project J on the N64. Wonder, yeah. I always kind of wanted to play that, and I remember seeing the ads for it. Sorry, the ads for it, or previews for it in magazines, and being like, oh, that looks really fun. I want to play that, because I was really tired of polygon games by then, which is all you got on the N64. And it was like really kind of this really cute, cartoony, animated style, and you had a bird that was your friend, and it's like, oh, it's exactly what I want out of a video game. But we didn't get it here. Which is like, okay, as if the N64 didn't have few enough games as it is. Can't have my robot child bird game.
Crap. One more time.
And yeah, it was on the PSP and then ported to PS2. God, it seems so familiar. And it's not even like, I'm guessing it wasn't even like one of those, I don't know, was it like some near-ass game? It sounds like the atmosphere was all nearish. But I'm sure Yoko Taro didn't have anything to do with this game. Oh my God, can you imagine Yoko Taro doing a life sim game? Holy shit, that would be incredible.
Which one's he again?
He's the fucked up one.
I'm not sure that narrows it down.
Nier, the guy who did Nier Automata and all
okay.
that, and just has the weird mask and has the extremely Vonnegut attitude towards humanity. He's
Drat.
he had a proposition for Monster Hunter World where, like, you know,
Double drat.
if I could make this game, everyone would die, everyone would be dead in the village, and no one would be singing anymore. And he just had this really dark, dark description of it.
All right, getting on with it.
Please. This thing makes me motion sick after a while.
Still my favorite special stage of all Sonic games.
He actually wrote, Yoko Taro wrote a storyline, a raid.
Okay, yeah, they do have Zone there.
A raid storyline for FF14, and it was absolutely emotionally devastating. Just, he took a very kind of typical plot about isolation, the kind of thing you'd see in an RPG. Let's say a hero screws up and their town shuns them. Very, very typical, but he did it in such an alienating, devastating way that I'll probably never play anything like it again. And I wasn't expecting it, which was stupid of me. I should have been expecting it. It just involved cute little dwarves. Like the Final Fantasy dwarves who have like, you know, the kind of helmets and say lolly ho.
Man, I fell through the flipper. That ain't right.
How did we end up with 2 casino zones? Were these like evolved at the same time, or how did this happen, I wonder?
Sonic Team has a gambling addiction?
Someone, like both the Japanese
Oh, shoot.
and American versions.
Although I don't know if pinball really counts as gambling.
No, I just find it funny that the Sega of America team
No, I
gave
get
us,
what you're saying.
Yeah. I just wonder if there was some cross-pollination going on or what. Almost like, oh, hey, Sega America has this cool idea. Let's put it in ours, too. Except not as cool.
Shoot.
Just difficult.
Sometimes I can do this, like, almost instantly, and other times it's like, I'm gonna be here all day. This is looking like it's gonna be an all day.
Oh, this is a boss fight. I didn't even realize. I didn't hear the music until now. You can't climb, I guess?
Not so well.
We're running out of time, so you want to just call it on this? Well, like...
Oh no, I almost...
What in the heck's name was that?
Crap.
Oh yeah, speaking of effed up ones, you see that Suda51 and Swery65 are making a game based on you playing a villain for an American slasher movie? Yeah, that'll be fucked up. I actually interviewed Swery, once. Strange dude, as you can imagine. Never interviewed Suda, though. Claudia says, crossing Harvest Moon and Master of Orion seems very ambitious and unusual, I have to say. I loved Master of Orion. I think that was probably one of the only computer games I played, like, seriously. Usually computer games I kind of just doodled around with, but no, I was very serious about Orion. And 2. Sega owned arcades in Japan, so this stage makes sense for Sega of Japan to develop. Good point. Good point. I don't think that's gonna work. Do you want to call it? Oh, wait, maybe you have it.
You mean move on to Sonic 3, or...?
Yeah.
In a moment. I wonder if Knuckles' physics just make this harder somehow.
They might. Like, have you tried this with him before?
No, this is my first time, because...
Does he have a different hitbox, I wonder?
Maybe? Damn it! Why didn't it flip? I hit the damn button. Oof.
Yeah, I never found those very responsive, to be honest. Even in Sonic 2. Yeah, I think you might be onto something here.
Maybe I should have used Amy after all.
Well, it was Amy's show, and now she's cursing us from beyond the grave. Yeah, I just kind of cut it off for now. Oh, there you go. You did something. Are you, like, hitting that sign?
What sign?
There's, like, a sign up there that I feel like you were hitting. That thing.
No, I don't think so. I think that's the background.
Oh, okay. How many times you gotta hit this Joker?
Shoot.
Huh.
There we go.
That was pretty dumb.
Whew.
I would have rage quit by now. Yeah, so would I. Is this mandatory? It looks super frustrating. Yeah.
If you're using Sonic, maybe not so much. And Tails, I think, was able to handle it pretty well. Whew.
Birth of the Federation. I think Kat might have played Birth of the Federation. When it comes to Star Wars games, Kat is the absolute queen. I think she played Star Trek Online for a long time, or she still does, even.
Fantastic. Let's see. All right, your turn.
Alright. Anniversary mode. What? So this is going to be another... Is there... Oh, is it not an animation?
Maybe it's after you hit start?
Sonic the Hedgehog and Knuckles, featuring Dante from Devil May Cry 3.
And remember to go with Amy.
Hi! Ah!
Okay, yeah, no, animation here.
I like how she's ducking.
For some reason. Yeah, that's a little weird.
Maybe she's just like, I was not meant to fly like this, Hedgehog.
Huh. Tails comes in for a landing.
Yeah, doesn't he crash before?
No, you never really see what happens with the plane. Just Supersonic like flies in, and then Tails comes in after Knuckles knocks the emeralds out of him.
Is Knuckles gonna knock the emeralds out of me this time too?
Do you have emeralds?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think you do. But if you want one, head to the left.
I want an emerald. Give me an emerald so I can make Knuckles mad. Am I supposed to break that?
Yeah.
Pew!
Wang.
Oh, Laura and Mercy. Yeah, this isn't happening. Oh, that worked.
Fiona says, I dislike the visual aesthetics for Sonic 3.
I was never a huge fan myself.
I always kind of liked it. Like, are we talking like the overall game, or just like the Sonic sprite, because they changed it, or what?
I don't know, just like it kind of has like almost a rendered look to it, but...
Yeah, I heard they changed that, like, to try to be more like Donkey Kong. Although, really, I only noticed, like, you know, Sonic looking appreciably different as a result.
It has some things I like and some things I don't.
Like, Eggman's sprite was the same, and I think Tails, too.
Yeah, I don't think Eggman changes much.
Yeah, it's just weird that they only changed Sonic. You can even find some prototype stuff on the internet where it's like where he looks more like he does in Sonic 1, 2, and CD.
That's because he always has to be too past cool.
Tch. I guess Donkey Kong had up the stakes. You could push that, or, well, never mind. Claudia Silvestri says, wait, is Amy a hedgehog?
Yeah, she is.
Yep.
What the hell is that?
And Fiona says, yeah, it looked rendered, which looked a lot less organic and more plasticky to me. Of course, I mean, they always kind of tried for that. You look at the kind of 3D polygon-looking palm trees in Sonic 1, I think. So it's, you know, they were always trying to chase that cutting edge.
I forgot what I'm supposed to do here.
Try and make your way to the middle and get as much...
Oh, well, so much for that.
Yeah, I remember this came out, like, right about the same time as Mega Man X.
Did it really?
Yep. If I remember correctly, it was, I don't remember the cause, but, like, it had been, like, a little bit since Fiona and I had gotten together. And, yeah, so we kind of compared games, I believe.
Oh, was that... Okay, that was that era.
Yeah.
Break it. Why can't you break it, you weird-ass hedgehog? That's funny.
Let's see. Claudia says, and why is it that half the characters' last name are the blank and half of them are actual names? Couldn't tell ya. One of those things I think you just don't ask questions. Tails is like both. He's Tails the Fox and miles per hour.
Okay, so I'm having a small problem here. Am I stuck? I can't break this. Okay, I'm gonna go up here. Blank the Hedgehog.
And Barry Vertigo says, pretty happy music for an island on fire, LOL.
Very jazzy. Duh. Not jazzy, Calypso. Emon, we can't stop the party just because we're all on fire. That wouldn't be very, very island of us, would it?
Tch.
We gotta party through climate change. Especially the drastic climate change.
So how far are we going in this one before we switch to Game Gear?
I don't know, get tired of it, I guess.
Fiona says, oh yeah, I was bragging about how Sonic 3 would be much better than Mega Man X. Then David put Mega Man X in, and I was like, well, I backed the wrong horse again.
I like the again there. I guess it really depended on what you wanted out of a game. Like, my brother always wanted Genesis because he wanted the sports games, and of course, if you want sports games, that's where you go. But me, I'm like, no, I want my gay-ass RPGs, and if you want the gay-ass RPGs, where you go is the Super Nintendo.
I'm trying to remember which stage it was that kind of, like, cemented the,
God, the opening stage is all it takes.
I think it might have been Armored Armadillo.
Oh, shit, that's what that does.
Particularly, like, the end with the waterfall and stuff.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool background. But Mega Man X is a pretty exceptional game.
Mega Man X is damn near flawless, in my opinion.
It really is. Like, I still play it, and it's just like, I can find very little wrong with this game.
Yeah. Like, the biggest complaint, the only, like, real issue I have is getting the X-Buster upgrade and Flame Mammoth and how it's, like, just so...
It's really, you have to be real precise with that.
Yeah, and if you accidentally break the block and fall down, then, like,
you can't get it.
Yeah, you pretty much have to, like, kind of exit out again.
But something like that is fixed by, like, making, like, an adjustment that's literally just pixels.
Yeah. I mean, I guess along those lines, the only other thing would be, like, it'd be nice if you could exit from stages without having to complete them, but...
That's always up to the game's design, though.
Yeah.
What's that? What'd I do? Oh, cool. I got rid of the water during a fire. You see, now that's logic. That's logic for you.
You what now?
I got rid of the water during a fire.
Oh, huh.
Who needs it? Oh, don't have the bonus stage.
We don't need no water, let the...
You don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker. I remember learning that when I was, like, 8. I don't know. We were on vacation, and, David, you know Wasega Beach very well, of course. We were at Sunrise Cabins, which is where we went, like, since I was a little girl.
Uh-huh.
And we had the daughter of the proprietors, like, I was helping her hang up the lights for the year, because it was the beginning of the summer. And I don't know if, David, you remember the Hollywood cabins across the way, the frat house, he called them?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you think they were a frat house, like, when you knew them, like, holy crap, you did not see them when I was a kid. And I just remember, yeah, it was July the 1st, and they were just kind of all sitting there in a group in front of the, singing at passing cars. We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. And the proprietor's daughter was kind of teaching me the lyrics.
The daughter's proprietor.
Yeah. That sounded weird. Oh, cool. That was
Oh,
neat.
nice.
That was very Looney Tunes.
That was sick. Let's see.
The roof.
Fiona says, Mega Man X had a fantastic OST to boot. Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing you can always say about, like...
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Mega Man and Sonic alike, even if the game isn't good, the music's still gonna be killer.
Good. Yeah, even, like, 06, the music was pretty fantastic.
Yeah. And, I mean, X7's got some pretty good music, too, so...
X6 had a fantastic soundtrack.
Yeah.
What a piece of garbage game that is.
Let's see. Marco says, MMX is the first game I ever beat on my own. Before that, my older brother was always the one fighting the final boss.
Ah, that's cute. What do I do with this?
Just keep running. Claudia says, maybe it's that way because it's not necessary, and the more intended plot way is to get the upgrade from Zero.
Yeah, the first time I got it was from Zero.
Maybe.
So I didn't even know about Flame Mammoth's upgrade until many years later.
Lance says, it's kind of funny how MMX started with one of its strongest entries. I still think it's the best in the series. Yeah, that and like X4 is like a really close second to me. Let's see. Lance says to Claudia, that's very likely. They made the jump substantially easier in Maverick Hunter X because it gave you a different arm upgrade in that version.
Yeah, they kind of messed around with the order of upgrades in that game.
Yeah, plus like Zero gives you a different Buster upgrade than the Dr. Light capsule.
Does it really? I did not know that.
Yeah, they fire different kinds of shots when you charge up.
Really? What's the difference?
Well, the one from Dr. Light's capsule, it's like the original, except I don't think it has like, the kind of shield that goes around it.
Oh.
But the big cascade of pink shots.
Yeah.
And I think Zero's is just like, the kind of like, big blast.
That's a very subtle kind of, Dr. Light versus Dr. Wily sort of thing going on. Almost like they adapted each other's designs, or he adapted, but something was left out.
Ooh.
I like that.
Yeah, I wrote about that a little while back, just a curious case of the, X's Buster design.
Yeah, neat.
That's on the mmnetwork.com. You can find it under articles, I believe. Or Mega Man. Let's see. Vertigo says, Mega Man 2 and Sonic 2 were the first two games I recorded the music from the TV onto a cassette.
Let's move on to Game Gear, I guess. Or unless you just want to take it and see if you can do anything with it.
Yeah, sure. And Lance says, the Zero upgrade is his charge shot from the intro. The Mammoth one is the one from MMX. I guess you can click allow there if you want.
Why is the chat paused due to scroll? Oh, there we go. It's funny you say gay-ass RPGs, because I remember for a while one of my problems with RPGs was I wasn't playing was that they weren't gay enough. Yeah,
That one's like being held if you want to allow it.
Oh, how do I hold? Oh, there we go. Ah, there we go. Neat. I didn't know that could happen. I guess because I said the word gay-ass.
I think because they said it.
Yeah.
Run, Amy, run!
Yeah, they weren't quite gay enough, but they were as gay as you were going to get back then. Like a Street Fighter, like, had Vega, who was kind of bishy, but not really gay, I guess. RPGs gradually became gayer. I remember interviewing,
I don't think Vega, cares about sexuality so much as just beauty.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely going to talk to my doctor about this shot. Get another one. Fantastic. I'm tired of my butt getting scanned. And having needles in my butt. Why's it gotta be my butt? Did Amy just watch him die?
More or less.
Why does it do this? Why does it do that? I don't get that. That's really annoying.
What, the floating down thing?
Yeah.
Probably because of what happens next. I guess they couldn't, really put a egg pond there. Well, I guess you could conceivably hit it and then go over and then...
Knuckles is like, oh, it's hydrocity zone. Knuckles is like, oh, I could repopulate my population of echidnas with this chick, but I think I'll just knock her down into a hole instead.
Okay, I feel like there's so much wrong with what you just said, but... Moving
Which part?
along. Huh?
Which part?
One, I don't know if the mixed species would work.
Oh,
I mean,
good
it would in
point.
Archie, but I don't know about elsewhere. There's probably an age thing there. Anyway, let's see. So here are the Game Gear games. What shall we play first?
I don't really know the difference between them, so pick whatever.
Should we start at the bottom?
Sure, why not? Oh, no Mean Bean Machine, though. That's so grainy. I don't know if anyone can hear that. Sega! My mouth is full of marbles. Lunar games should come back somehow.
So, we want to talk about rendered Sonic games, do we?
No. Not exactly.
Too late, we're here. Sonic or Knuckles?
Knuckles, I guess. Needles in the rump is unpleasant, but I had sedation, so... I was just, pumped up with fentanyl. So they could have stuck whatever they wanted in me.
So,
Whoa, that looks terrible.
while there was Sonic 3D Blast on the
Oh god, my
Genesis and
eyes, says
Saturn,
Fiona.
the Game Gear got this.
Something's wrong with Knuckles' head. It looks like the doctor pulled him out with forceps. Like, he's a kid now, he would have hatched. Okay, but his...
Okay, I wasn't even holding forward on like 99% of that loop.
But there is something wrong with his head here. And I love how it's just like, okay, we have really cool rendered sprites. Wow, how far ahead can the player look? I don't know, fuck them. Like, he's taking up 90% of the screen. That was funny. I'll just land here, like an airplane.
Yeah, like I said, this is known as being probably among the very bottom tier of Sonic games.
I remember the artwork being pretty cool, like the cover art at least, but is that the one where like Sonic had, Knuckles had that weird look on his face, that weird smirk?
I don't think so.
Maybe I'm thinking, what's this called? Is this the Chaos one or something?
Sonic Blast.
Okay, so no, it's a different one I'm thinking
It's
of.
Sonic 3D Blast without the 3D.
Oh, well, that shit makes a lot of sense. Bye. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Physics? What's physics? We don't adhere to none of that woke shit around here. Cool. Good spin dash, everyone. A+. Yeah, Clyde says, I thought the Game Boy Mega Man games were a bit cramped. Yeah, that's, this is a
They
new
get
level.
better as they go.
With these?
No, the Mega Man.
Was this, the last Game Gear Sonic game, or were there others?
I'm pretty sure this was the last.
Was it on Master System in, Brazil?
This, I don't think it was.
That's actually pretty funny.
Are there any monitors besides the down ones, which I think take my rings?
Why did it take your rings? That's stupid.
Okay, there's one.
It's kind of like the poison mushroom mechanic, like... Not that...
What the heck?
Did you see his face when he got hit? I don't know what was going on there. But he does, though. He looks like a forceps baby.
Oh, what?
There was a doctor, it's like if they have to pull you out of your mother using forceps here for a while, your head goes like kind of cone-headed. Like it grows out, obviously, but in Knuckles' case, apparently it just stuck that way. And I'm saying, well, that's not exactly possible because echidnas are egg-laying, and so... Fun fact, I think they hatch inside their mother's bodies and then, like, you know, come on out and, you know, to her pouch, but... Whoa. So he couldn't have been... I don't think anyone used forceps, but it's still something weird going on with his head there. Game Boy Mega Man 4 and 5 are great. I think...
3 is not bad either.
Was 3 the one I had where that had, like, Dustman? I can't remember.
I think 4 had Dustman. I'm not positive, though.
I just remember the I had...
Maybe it was 3.
I think I did have 4, and it was a good game.
I had 4.
This was before I met you.
Oh, okay. So, I think that's enough of that.
But yeah, I just remember, like, letting a kid in college borrow my Game Boy so he could go play at the front of the class while waiting for our idiot professor to come in. I just hear, yes, Toadman is no more.
I remember this one getting savaged so badly in the gaming magazines back in the day.
Speed down boots, that sounds real fun, guys.
Yeah, basically it's Sonic but without the speed.
And then everyone realized, oh wait, Sonic kind of is his speed and his momentum. And, yeah. Sonic is not Mario. You can't make him go slow, it doesn't work out that well. He's just like, oh, you're gonna just rust on this cloud. Got speed down boots, why should I do anything?
Okay, trying to find a button that'll take me in.
Good luck, indeed. Zone 1-1. We're just, Man, was this on Master System too?
I am not sure.
God, imagine getting, like... It had to be disappointing to be a Sonic fan to some degree, like... You know, a Mario game was generally always good. But Sonic games, once in a while, you just get a real bad stinker like this. Like, imagine getting this for Christmas, and all you want is that new Sonic game. You're like, Mom, I'll do chores, this is the only game I want at Christmas, I'll do anything, just give me this new Sonic game, and she get the Sonic game, and it sucks ass.
Okay, I've had about all I can take of this one.
Yeah.
You know... Okay, when I said starting at the bottom, I didn't realize how literal it was going to wind up being. I guess Bean Machine... I don't know, it's hard to slag that one too much, because people like Puyo Puyo, but...
Let me play a little Puyo Puyo. I'm mad at it.
Let me just do a little Sonic Drift first.
Alright. I remember this one getting savaged in the game magazine. Sega. I'm gonna steal this car, kids. Fuck the police. Vroom, vroom.
But Sonic, you are the police.
Oh no, that's not way past cool.
Yeah.
Okay, the sprites are cool. Cute.
We'll stay on brand here. Yeah, only 4 selectable racers here. There's more in the second one, which is generally better regarded, but this one has the tracks based on the...
Oh, there you go.
Okay, yeah, I was using the wrong button.
Green Hill Zone, the first level that taught us about the importance of environmental preservation. Let's put a highway through it.
It's funny they didn't do anything on Genesis like this to, like, if they were going to go after Mario Kart like that.
Yeah, that is kind of strange that they would offer the Game Gear. And it's not even a good, any kind of game, really, let alone Mario Kart.
Of course, years later, like, you know, they'd outdo Mario Kart with All-Stars Racing.
Depends who you ask.
I asked me, and that's what I said. It took until, like, Mario Kart 8 before they caught back up.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8 is pretty definitive.
Yeah. And even then, Transformed is still pretty cool on its own.
Oh yeah, it's great, but you can't play it anywhere.
Yeah, you can.
Did they finally backwards compatible it?
Oh, they did that a long time ago. It's the first one they haven't made backwards compatible,
okay.
much to my chagrin.
That's weird. Why would they do that? Do they still have Wreck-It Ralph? I'm gonna wreck it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at Eggman's eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's pissed. Marble. Marble what? Marble.
It looks like a Wii wheel there.
I can't imagine playing this on a tiny screen. You have that stupid-ass map taking up half the screen. Like, that's bad enough on SNES, but here?
Oh.
Non-backlit. Oh, sorry, was the screen backlit? I think it was.
The Game Gear? Yeah, I think so.
Transformed is on Steam, yeah.
Or maybe it wasn't. I can't remember. Fiona would know. Fiona had a Game Gear.
Fiona says, I stopped playing Sonic games after 3, came back around after Time of Sonic Adventure 2, then Sonic Heroes happened, then Shadow the Hedgehog happened, and I haven't played a Sonic game since. What's been a good Sonic game since?
Since then, some would say Unleashed. Most would definitely say Generations. Colors is pretty popular. Mania for absolute sure. You should probably check out Mania if nothing else.
Mania's definitely worth it to look. Even I say that.
Superstar's looking pretty good. Frontiers is neat.
Depends who you ask. I'm still bothered by Frontiers and how just there's no imagination in the world.
Let's see. And around that, yeah, I think those are the main ones. So, a lot of people that don't like Forces, I find it adequate. Even good, just not great. Do you want to play some of these?
Yeah, I'll give it something a try.
Alright.
My back hurts still.
And, yeah, they say it was backlit. Okay. Oh, yeah, and Transformed is on Steam. I think the first one might be, too. Come to think of it.
Soggy.
I really wish they made the first one backwards compatible on Xbox, because, I mean, I love Transformed, don't get me wrong, but aside from the Avatar thing not working properly, and they never fixed that, I don't know, it's just like two different vibes.
Oops.
Like, I really love using the motorcycles in the first one.
Hey, can I, like...
Oh, press the Y button, it's the,
Oh, okay. Hit start.
yeah.
Scenario mode. Is there a story in this, the way there is with Puyo Puyo?
There is, at least on Genesis. Did they have a cutscene there? I didn't see it.
No.
Yeah, the Genesis one does.
I'm so bad at Puyo Puyo. Someone
And yet
coached
you
me.
always want, like, to get Puyo Puyo Tetris or play this or whatever.
Because I like it. There's something satisfying about it, but I'm just not good at it. Like, I don't know how to rack up combos always.
Okay, that's fair. Liking a game and being good at are two different things.
Tell me about it.
Let's see. Marco says, I don't know if the advanced ones came before or after Shadow, but they are fun. Before, well before. They started coming out in 2001 when Sega went third party. Like, I don't know if Advance was a launch title for the Game Boy Advance. If it wasn't, I think it was pretty close after. Vertigo says, Sonic Frontiers seems to be like proof concept for a full game. They are looking to build on it. The Sonic Advance and the Sonic Rush games on DS are excellent. I like Sonic Rush Adventure. I didn't like the first Sonic Advance as much just because of all the blind jumps into pits that happen. Like, you just get flung off somewhere and the next thing you know you're falling into a pit. I don't remember that being an issue in Adventure so much, so I liked that one more. I heard Sonic Colors on DS is really good. It's basically the third Rush, or... Let's see. Yeah, Sonic Rush game. But, yeah, I never got to play that one.
A whole bunch of crap's gonna fall on Eggman. Watch this shit. Boom! Eat it, fatty. That was
I
mean.
think you're actually fighting the robot.
Oh, sorry, robot. Eat it anyway.
I think, like, these beans are, like, trying to be freed from being turned into robots or turned into something by Robotnik, because he wasn't Eggman here yet. And, basically, Robotnik is trying to, thwart their escape with his robots.
Dr. Robotnik, that was Long John Bowlby. R.I.P.
R.I.P. indeed.
And he saved Elton John's life.
Oh, really?
God, yeah. It's a whole thing. You ever hear the song Someone Saved My Life Tonight? It's about him.
I have not.
Someone saved my life tonight.
Fiona says Dr. Butt. I can't tell.
Robotnik.
I can't tell if you're trying to take the piss or not, but that is pretty much kind of what they literally tried to do with that version of Robotnik. Like,
Yeah, he always had a huge ass.
And they were sure to lovingly animate it.
You realize now how many people just had fetishes when they were animated kid stuff?
I don't even know if it was a fetish. But
Not in that case, but like it does happen. Oh, there. Oh, I almost had a combo. Why is it taking so long to kill this MFer?
I don't know.
While it's getting faster.
But yeah, it's like I think that the animation for Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog invented 120 frames per second when it came to animating Robotnik's butt.
Robotnik. Let's see. Well, whatever. I can't seem to get ahead on this game. So you want to start wrapping it up?
Let's try one more first.
Which one do you want to try?
Because we start late. Well, let's see what we got.
Okay. Catalog.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Tails Adventure, that's the Metroidvania type one. I don't know if we want to come back and just do that on its own sometime. Tails Sky Patrol is kind of like a scrolling...
Is it a shooter?
Kinda.
Let's try this then. Do you want to do it or should I?
You can.
Sega. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to...
Windy Witch Cart. Well, you can reset it.
How do I do that?
Oh, I thought I had a reset here. Yeah, okay, that works.
Windy Witch Cart. What the hell's her problem?
I got your car. Grand Theft Auto, Tails. Fuck you.
What the hell is that?
I think her name is Karotia?
Oh, he's cute. He's a little pit bull or something. Or a bear.
Yeah. And
Oh, is that like a wolf or a coyote or something?
Yeah.
I like that.
Fuck the Wolf, I think.
Fock the wolf?
F-O-C-K-E.
You don't say.
I think they might have had to rename him at some point.
I
I forget what the bear's name was, which I hate because, I like bears, but...
God, they probably named him something very close to shit. So they changed a letter. Shitty. Whoa, what am I doing here? Oh, okay, I see. Whoa, neat. 10 tons.
Let's see. Vertigo says, I wish they'd done more with Dr. Kentobor Robotnik change. From back in the promo comic in Fleetway. That would have been kind of neat. I always liked that backstory.
What am I supposed to do? Am I doing this right?
Honestly, I've never played this before, so...
It looks like he has a ring that uses, like, he kind of uses as ammo the way he does in Sonic Adventure.
Kinda, yeah. Claudia says, now I'm remembering the neat Legends of Localization articles about that. About which part? And Vertigo says, I hope they renamed him so much. It was in the Sonic 1 manual as well. Was it? I'm not sure if it was. I remember it was the promo comic for Sonic 1, for sure. Oh, well, Ian retweeted an hour ago that we go live at the top of the hour, so...
Oh, sweet.
I don't know if he's watching or not, but...
Hi, Ian, if you are. Here, I don't know if you want to try anything else. I don't get this game. What the hell is it even doing to me?
Okay.
Sonic, he's dead anyway. Sorry, Tails.
I'll give it a shot, but you have to look up what the characters' names were.
No, I'm not looking it up.
Well, that's what I was doing. It's the least you could do if you're going to hand it off to me.
Well, I can't find my phone, so... So I'm guessing you don't want to be dragged down into the water by the weight. I figured that much out.
That is probably correct.
And that's a level thing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this.
I'm just letting it pull me along.
You'll regret it. Okay, yeah, I kept dying at that thing. Ooh, candy.
Hey, why didn't I pick up that diamond? Oh, what the?
It's really hard to tell what's, like, you can fly through and what you can't fly through.
Yeah. I guess maybe the bold line means I'm not supposed to go through it. I'm not sure.
I like how it's training area, and I keep screwing it up. Why are they
Oh, we're in the training area? Shoot.
Yeah. Tails, maybe you're not cut out for this.
Screw you, Dad.
I just don't know the status of Tails is dead.
I don't know if canonically he has one.
I thought he did in one of the comics.
In the comics, sure. He, like, got... Ah, crap. He got, like, roboticized the day Tails was born.
No, that sucks. Happy birthday, son. I'm gonna become a robot. Because robots are cool.
Yay, Dad.
And then he became one of those down with the monarchy types. Ah, crap. Okay, let's see what else we got. Let's see.
That was very garbled English. I apologize. No, it was good. I think that Tron's escape plane in Mega Man Legends 1 might have been named Focke-Wulf or something similar too. Yeah, it's definitely a German word. Let me see here. I know, like, I think Vargas is wolf. Farkas is wolf in Hungarian. Vargas is wolf in German. I only know that because of Skyrim. Let me see.
Alright, let's go out on top with Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble. There is a free remake of this game that brings it up to basically, like, Sega Genesis or above, like, kind of levels out there. I highly, highly recommend it. It's free to play, it's on PC.
Focke-Wulf was a German manufacturer of civil and military aircraft before and during World War II. That's cool.
Absolutely check out the fan remake of Sonic Triple Trouble. It's, like, it's definitely, like, way up there. As good as any of the Genesis games.
Wait for me, here I come. Putt, putt, putt.
Shit.
1994. Okay, yeah, this one I remember the artwork for. But can it be Triple Trouble if you can only pick Sonic or Tails?
Oh, the Triple Trouble is talking about Eggman, Knuckles, and Knack. Or, I'm sorry, Fang. Fang the Hunter, I think they settled on calling him, since they brought him back.
We can't call him Fang the Sniper, I guess?
Probably too controversial.
I find it interesting how small those things are until you bounce on them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, again with the hideous graphics. Not enough fantasy games are anti-monarch. Yeah, a lot of them are like, well, you are in service of the king and the queen, so of course it's not anti-monarchy. Dragon Quest 1 is like the least anti-monarch, it's like, you know, you go to the king to save your game, you go to the king to find out how much experience you need to advance to the next level, actually. You don't have the king, you're dead.
Pre-reboot, I think they turned the Kingdom of Acorn into the Republic of Acorn.
They killed the monarchy then?
More or less, like the king basically has like a seat on the council, but
Oh, I was asking if they literally killed, like, Russian Revolution style Anastasia
no.
screaming in vain or whatever.
no, I'm pretty sure most of the fans would have had a field day with that because pre-reboot King Acorn was like a total jerk.
Oh, that was like a sign, like Eggman's like, hug me, you bastard. Okay, my back's broken, so we have to stop.
Oh, all right. And you're really sounding like the Dorkly version of Eggman there.
I wonder if they got that from Ultimo's Lord British. Go to Lord British. Jesus Christ, that guy's been through some stuff.
So yeah, like I said, I mean, this is probably the best of the Game Gear Sonic games. And the Genesis remake is just like so much better. It's like up there with Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Sonic Mania. Let's see. Ba-ba-da. Main menu. Do-do-do. Alright, so yeah, I guess that's everything tonight then, isn't it?
It sure is.
Alright, so thank you for joining us on Nadia and David Ruin Video Games for Sonic Origins Plus with Amy Rose and Game Gear. And if you want to find more of my shenanigans, I'm still on the site formerly known as Twitter. Let's see. Actually, I had another term for that I use on Allspark. I forget how it goes. Social media once called Twitter. I think I call it Smocked for short or something. Anyway, yeah, at LBD_NYTETRAYN. You can also find me at the MM Network, where, I share lots of Mega Man stuff. And the MMNetwork.com, I just posted earlier, besides the newest episode of Legends of the Halcyon Era, Flashback, we've got a article that I kind of did because I'm running behind on a different one, where basically I look back at one of my earliest pieces of Mega Man merchandise, which is Mega Man the Album from the Mega Man cartoon show. And every now and then I'm going to be looking at a different song from that. There's like 12 in all. I looked at the first one. It was Driver by the Hollow Bodies, I think. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you go over there, the MMNetwork.com, you can check that out. Both of those out. And Nadia, where can they find you?
Oh, I'm just at Nadia Oxford on both Blue Sky and Twitter. Find me, Actually Blood God or Retronauts. Actually Blood Gods at Blood God Pod or patreon.com/Blood God Pod. Please support us. We have lots of cool stuff, especially if you sign up as a patron. And yeah, that's I think that's most of what's up with me right now. At least stuff that I'm like doing visibly.
I've got Blue Sky as well. Same names except minus the underscore for LBD Night Train. Because they won't let me for some reason. And yeah, I haven't really started actually doing anything over there yet, but at this rate, it's probably inevitable. So if you want to add me for when, the tweetpocalypse happens, there you go. Let's see, and if you missed any of this, it'll be up on the Nightworks YouTube channel later. And you can also find us in print on Nintendo Force Magazine and the Mega Man Robot Master Field Guide Update Edition, and the Mega Man X Maverick Hunter's Field Guide. Is there anything else we need to plug? Do we want to mention the Patreon again?
Sure, if you
host decided to friggin',
if you want to support the Mega Man Network Patreon, I forgot where it's at.
It's the same Nightworks Patreon that's for the whole sites and stream and just everything we got going on. It's in the description here on the Twitch channel.
You can also donate directly if you want to NadiaOxford@gmail.com on PayPal. Unfortunately, because it's Canada, we don't really have much in the way of payment options, but that's one. So yeah.
I've also got a Ko-fi. You can find the link there. I think it's in our description here. You can also find the links on my websites, poisonmushroom.org and the Mega Man Network. And next week we're going to try to see if we can finish Mega Man 5 before we dive into Symphony of the Month for October. Not sure if we're going to get to that or not, but keep an eye out on the social media for that to find out. And yeah, is there anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, so thank you for joining us. Goodbye and good night. Bang.